So we're here with Rod Zelanka, a 7-year cancer survivor and author of 2 books, A State of Being and Decide to Live. Rod, can you tell us about your story?
Well, Mike, in 2003, I blacked out at work and I woke up on a gurney going down the hallway at a hospital. They gave me a cursory examination, a CAT scan, and sent me home. And about a week later, I was diagnosed with, as having a brain tumor. And about a month after that, I actually had the craniotomy to remove it. And that's really where my story began.
Is the medical profession making any progress here?
Well, they would tell people they are, and certainly we see headlines in the media that says they're making all sorts of progress. But if you download the reports from the American Cancer Society and look at their numbers, and just peel back the raw data, you'll find out they're making no progress. As a matter of fact, it's going in the wrong direction. The incident of new cancer cases is up. The mortality from cancer is going up. And so, no, they're not making any progress, but they keep repackaging these old techniques and telling people it's working, but it's not working at all. Because if they told people the truth, they wouldn't go on the breast cancer walks, they wouldn't do all the fundraisers, they would do none of these things that the American Cancer Society depends on for their livelihood.
And why are they not making progress?
Well, they treat cancer like the tumor is the cancer, and the tumor is not the cancer. Just as when you have a rash, your rash is not the bubbled up skin is not the allergic reaction. It's a symptom of the allergic reaction, and that's really what a tumor is. It's the symptom of the cancer. It's not the cancer itself. For every cancer patient, it means something in their internal environment has turned acidic, has turned disease-ridden or toxic, and the way it always changes, the way it always fixes it, is by reversing those conditions. And that's something the American Cancer Society nor conventional medicine seem to adhere to.
Have there been other diseases throughout history which have been caused by nutritional deficiencies?
That's a great question, and nobody seems to ask that. But if you just do a little research, if you go on any encyclopedia, and you can look up diseases like scurvy, which had over a 90% mortality rate, diseases like pellagra, beriberi, pernicious anemia is a great example. 99% mortality rate, and it was a simple B12 deficiency. So all these diseases, scurvy was a vitamin C deficiency. All these diseases I just mentioned were killers. They had high mortality rates, and they were all caused by nutritional deficiencies. Yet the medical profession will tell us that cancer, heart disease, and a myriad of other diseases have nothing to do with nutrition. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Common sense would tell you that if you can prevent these diseases with good nutrition, that you should be able to use those same tools to combat those diseases.
Well, so what are you saying? What can be done here?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that can be done, but the first thing that I did when I was right after I was diagnosed and I had my surgery is I met this doctor, and he put me on this diet, and I didn't know anything about diet or nutrition or anything like that at the time. But he put me on this diet. It was all green foods. It was green leafy vegetables. It was fresh foods, raw foods, all that sort of thing. And what he was doing is alkalizing my body. And at that time, I had no idea what alkalizing meant. But what I came to find out was when you alkalize your body, you have more oxygen in your body. Dr. Otto Warburg said in 1931 that cancer can't grow in an oxygenated environment. It has to be deprived of oxygen for it to grow. So alkalizing your body does that. In addition to that, it provides nutrients to you, it provides enzymes to you, all the things that your body needs to get back in balance and create an environment which is not conducive to cancer. And that's what I learned, from that diet. Now, within about the last year and a half, the challenge with the diet is it's a very hard diet to stay on. And I mean, I've done it. I'm still here because I did it. But it was very, very hard, and it's very hard when I tell people, here, stick to this diet and you can reverse your cancer. It's a very challenging thing. So what I came to find out was that about a year and a half ago, I just discovered a company, and they make something called a water ionizer. And these water ionizers can produce alkaline water, which have antioxidants and are microclustered, and they go right into the cells of the body. And that was a big epiphany for me, because I found out this is something I can do every day. Even if I don't have, if I didn't eat my 5 servings of vegetables or, cabbage or spinach, I could do these things every day and alkalize my body. So I thought that was one of the great discoveries I made, and that's something I use. My family uses that as well. Another great discovery I stumbled on about a year ago was this company. It's called 0 Point Global. Now they make these pendants which pretty much effectively shelter your body from EMF and ELF, and in addition to that, it bolsters your immune system. So things that would normally make you ill or sick or bring you down just don't seem to do that when you wear this technology. So those are two of the things I discovered along the way, but it still comes down to the basics, the diet and nutrition, because your body needs those basic building blocks to stay healthy and to fight off disease. It's almost like a doctor's telling you that everything you need for your car to run right is in the gasoline that you put in it. Well, anybody in common sense would tell you, no, you need transmission fluid, brake fluid, a number of other fluids in that car. But that's what they tell people about nutrition. All the nutrients you need are in your food. And obviously, if that was the case, disease wouldn't be as prevalent as it is today.
So these are the strategies that you used for cancer. What about other diseases and maladies?
Well, I mean, it's been my experience, and I talk to a lot of people. I write books and I talk to people. I interview people all the time. And what I've discovered is just virtually every disease, be it heart disease, be it diabetes, be it leukemia. All these diseases have the common root cause of being the acidic body, because the acidic body is in more pain, can't absorb nutrients. It's always inflamed. There's certain characteristics that are common to all these different diseases. And I've seen firsthand, Mike, where people alkalize their body and those diseases start going by the wayside. I've seen firsthand people were crippled up from pain who couldn't even walk. I had people come to a meeting not long ago. He was telling me that he started alkalizing his body and all his Parkinson's symptoms just went away. Now that's not a coincidence. This is a very specific strategy that this guy used to turn around what was going on with his body. So it's been my experience that good nutrition, good diet, and alkalizing your body pretty much is a universal formula to good health.
Rod, this is very fascinating. How can folks find out more about you and your story?
My website is healinghut.net, HEALING hut.net, and certainly you can go there and read. You can get my entire supplement regimens all there for free. You can buy my books. You can read more about my story. You can see videos. I have just tons of information on there. And I do give a number of live talks from time to time. Certainly, we would love to see if you can come out for any of those events. And we try to keep people posted about that on the website as well as emails.
Great, Rod. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Mike.